Debbie Rinas joins me now. Her 90-year-old mother is one of the residents at that long-term care facility in Barrie, and she joins me now. Debbie, wow, my heart goes out to you and to your mom. How are you doing, and how is she doing?
Mom's hanging in. We finally got her COVID test yesterday. We've known for a week that she has it, but the testing took that long to come through. And she's stable. So she's on oxygen, and talking to her doctor last night, he's saying the next week is critical, but so far so good. So
your mom's name is Orma?
That's correct.
How did you know that she had the virus? You say you knew before the test.
Oh, we've known since last Thursday because I got a call from the home, and they were telling me what her symptoms were and how they were reacting to it. And then the next day, I had a lovely discussion with her doctor about how things might proceed. So, yeah, we've known for a week. It's not likely your parent's going to pick up something else when something's running through the home. It's obvious it was COVID. She had all the symptoms,
So, Debbie, what's going on at Roberta Place? How much communication has there been from the home to the family members through this outbreak?
Well, I've heard through media that people are complaining that they're not getting communication, and I have to tell you that is not my experience. I've been in touch with that home pretty much every day, and I talk to people every day. So they've been giving us timely updates, although they're horrific because the numbers have just gone right through the roof. But I mean, I knew from a while ago that this was going to go right through the home, and it has. But you know, the hard part right now is we've lost our staff, and they were the ones that knew everything about everybody. So now they have all these strangers, and God bless them for going in there and taking this on. But it's difficult because they don't know the family members, and they don't know the individual patients. But like I said, anytime I've had a question or a concern, I've been able to get through, and they've been talking to me. So no, I'm fine, totally fine with that.
That is good to hear. Are you surprised that it has been able to, the virus has been able to just spread like wildfire through the home during the second outbreak? I don't know what was going on there in the first outbreak, but what are your thoughts around how it got in and how quickly it spread?
I don't know how it got in, and I don't know why it spread so quickly, other than I had to think that there's something different about this one. This is not the same thing we were dealing with in the first, and we haven't had it. We've gone 11 months without anything. Okay, so to get hit 11 months in and get totally gutted just doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. I think that's up for your infectious disease people to get a handle on this. I think we were let down by testing. I think I've had friends that have gone into the hospital to have operations, and they've had rapid testing once or twice before their operation. And I'm thinking all the nursing homes should have rapid testing at the door. I would say for the duration of whatever COVID looks like now, if it's just the new normal, then it should just be rapid testing from here on in. And then that would stop, because if you wait 4 or 5 days for a test result and you're not having any symptoms, life goes on, and next thing you know, like it's spread. And yeah, there's a lot of questions that have to be answered here, but I think that's the big piece, is the testing needs to be totally ramped up. That would require more staff for the homes, because now you're going to have basically a triage unit at the front door of every home.
Yeah.
But if it stops this, then it was worth it, wasn't it? So,
has anyone been vaccinated there yet? Had they started that program?
We had last Saturday. They had vaccination, but then see, there's the thing: you don't vaccinate someone who already has it,
right?
And you don't vaccinate somebody who has symptoms.
Yep.
So I would say most of the residents didn't get vaccinated, and probably half the staff were gone, so they didn't get vaccinated either. But then they've already got COVID. So if this thing if you can build up an immunity to it. I'm trying to be positive about this. I said, we're going to be bulletproof when this is over. Between the ones that survive and the ones that have had it and survived and the ones that get their vaccine, we're going to be in great shape when this is over. But until then, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh because I'm not light about this, because I know hearts are breaking and mine's broken. So yeah, we just let them down on a few levels, and the testing was one. The lack of emergency staff was another. You know how the government always tells you to have your 72-hour emergency preparedness kit? Because when an emergency strikes, you'll probably be on your own for 72 hours. That pretty much summed up what happened to them. So, I mean, there's lots of staff in there now. There's lots of groups in there now. But boy, oh boy, the first few hours were absolute hell. And I think that needs to be addressed as well. So there's a few things everybody needs to look at. And it's not just this government. It's right across the country, right across the country.
Yeah, and the way that we treat our seniors. Debbie, thank you so much. All the best to you and to your mom. And
Thank you.
you use that word, positivity or being optimistic. Hold on to that.
Yep.
A lot of seniors make it through. Like
They do.
they really
People
do.
forget that. Yeah,
They do. And we can't forget that. So you hang on to that, okay?
We are.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Marcia.